Yesterday, we've entered two profitable longs on both Bitcoin and also Ethereum, and they're currently in some huge amount of profits. I'm going to be talking about the next trade on Bitcoin and also Ethereum, and whether I'm thinking about closing them, entering short, or actually staying for higher. I think that the next target would be actually so important for Bitcoin. We got a pivotal point that we're actually approaching right now because as you can see now, obviously yesterday we had went live and announced our entry for both a long on Bitcoin and also Ethereum. Literally at that time where our Bitcoin was actually at my entry point on the long, and my long on Bitcoin, Ethereum, sorry, was actually losing. However, currently they're both in some nice profit. I've entered this one at 66.6 and the Ethereum trade at around 1936, as you can see, and both of them luckily, not so luckily I guess, we have been waiting for this trade for almost 7 to even 10 days, not taking any single trade, staying patient. And I always say, guys, that patience does actually pay you profits, because we haven't, or we managed to actually wait, and I'd say that waiting is an actual skill to avoid losing, because Bitcoin had gone up on Friday last week, but then we started gradually moving lower, and I've been adamant about only taking one trade and one trade only, which is us approaching or going back to the value area of the, I guess, the consolidation, and then getting a fake out for us to enter a long. And that is exactly what happened. Finally, we saw Bitcoin go all the way lower, give us a fake out of a secondary fake out, and then jump and rise higher, entering the long, and now we are actually moving upwards, even cracking and reclaiming the POC. I'm going to be talking about the next level where we either enter a short or continue long. And now, just to give you a quick answer, guys, no, I'm not thinking about closing the longs. No, I'm not going to be taking profits easily. You know me, guys, I'm trying to always maximize profits by actually keeping them open. And if I was to take trades or take profits into them, I would also want to hedge them by entering potential shorts rather than taking a huge amount of profits. And that takes us actually to the current price point, where we got Bitcoin currently close to approaching the level we had spoken about previously, where we got liquidity area, we got the daily level, and obviously the POC, the highest volume profile area. So currently, even though I haven't yet taken any sort of profits, I'm going to be watching diligently the area of 68.5, 69k, because if we actually give or do a fake out of this zone, as you can see here, if we rise up above, we hit the daily, we take out even 69k, and then only if we see weakness, and by weakness I mean we personally going below the 68.4, then maybe I'll be thinking about taking profits and also potentially entering a short trade on Bitcoin, not because I'm bearish, not because I'm flip-flopping, but because actually we're trying to maximize profits and do day trading, guys. So if you don't know what we're doing here, we're actually just taking trades. Me entering a long doesn't mean I'm super bullish on Bitcoin. Me potentially thinking about adding a short while having a long from lower does not contradict what I'm doing here, because we're trying to make money. So anyhow, if Bitcoin does go above to 68.8, we do a fake out, I'll move my stop loss to entry, book 50% profits, and then potentially enter a short on Bitcoin. Why do I enter a short rather than close the long and then enter a short? Or why do I keep the long and short both? Because obviously I do need them both to get open, because let's say Bitcoin does offer us a drop to 67.4k. In that case, I'll move my stop loss to entry on the short. I had moved my stop loss to entry for the long, and whatever happens next, I'll be guaranteed profits. If Bitcoin decides to literally dump and drop like a huge, I'm going to be making money. And on the other hand, if Bitcoin just continues higher, just drops or to hit this zone and then continues higher, I'm going to be obviously making money, because the short will get stopped out with not losses, and obviously the long would continue, and that would also take us to Ethereum because we also longed Ethereum. And that just shows you the silliness of the crypto market. I only longed Ethereum because I was bullish on Bitcoin. I had thought about the setup on Bitcoin, and then I just saw ETH sweeping some lows, and I said I might as well also enter a long on Ethereum. So currently bullish on both, waiting for higher, waiting for the retest and the hit of 69 for either potentially entering a local short or continuing higher. If we flip 69k, I'm going to be waiting for 72k, where then we could be potentially finally taking the short or the long awaited short, where we take out the highs and then see the weakness. However, the good part about actually having a long from lower, let's just say that Bitcoin actually does flip 69k and does go to 72k. In that case, regardless of what happens, we could see a strong move upwards, so we cancel the idea of shorting and we stay long. And also, and that's the most important thing, if Bitcoin does actually offer us some nice fake out and we enter a short, we don't completely close the long, because we can obviously see something like this happen. We lose the short and continue higher. So it's literally almost impossible to lose in the market if you do it this way, the correct way. Open a long, open a short, and keep them open for the entirety and the longest time possible. Thank guys again. Hold on a second. You seem much more lively today compared to the first days of your fast. Absolutely, yes, I guess. And that's true. I'm still kind of, the office is hot, and also I'm sleepy, and also, I'm not at 100% yet, but definitely better than the first time, especially that we went live. So thank you, Crypto Edge. Hold on a second, guys. Let me do something very quickly before we get to reading the comments. Again, it is super hot here. Nothing important, but just want to mention that. So maybe I'll be slowing it down in terms of talking. Hold on a second. Let me just see or say and do something very quickly. Not say, but do. Hold on a second. So we got this one, and then yep. So thank guys. I'm filming right now at 2:26 p.m. My time is like very short. However, I'll try to stay for as long as possible. I do know that the NY is like after 4 hours, but we gotta do what we gotta do. So I guess let's just see out this month, and then we'll get back to the norm. So thank you, champs, for sticking with me no matter how random the stream timing schedule is. Literally, it's like too random to the point where, we went live, I think 13 hours ago or 14 hours ago, and now we're back. So, well, it's also good to be in the office, be with the camera and all of that stuff, because I do know that, or I've noticed that the viewership is much higher when we go live with the camera. So I guess you guys miss my face. So hold on a second. All right, so let me read the comments very quickly. We got Ingram, CryptoWitch, good morning. We got CryptoNet, good morning, everyone. We got Fries first, Wise Choice, good morning, MA, Mustafa, Wayne, the legend. Hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you. Early morning champ, let's go get it. Thank you, Mila. Morning professor, thank you, Joao. Good day, thank you, Wayne, the legend. Walaikum salam, TD4. My entry 66.2, amazing. I read this. Blessing, brother, thank you. We're all here today. Good evening. Thank you guys for being amazing. Longing into the war, not good. Longing into the war, not good. What do you mean? Who's longing into the war, and which war is it, and why do I care about it? I'm just day trading. It's not that deep. I'm not bullish. I'm not longing with a target of 100k. I'm not holding this long with a target of like all-time high. Guys, if you don't know what we're doing here, then you can ask, but assuming is it's a very bad thing. Yep. Let's print them. Thank you, Crypto Sarat. Alaikum salam, Sarah. Coinbase dump OP coin. I don't know what this is, and I don't care, to be honest. Thank you, Nuno. Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure that I've read everybody's name. Thank guys for being legends, and also for showing up. I tried to give you a heads up by posting about the trades and telling you guys that I'm going to be live after 3 hours, and I usually I usually get it wrong, but this time I actually thought about it correctly, and I managed to get in time. So it was literally 3 hours after the post. So I mean, if you're a member of the free Telegram channel, you should have known about this random, I guess not so random, live stream. Good morning, Arito. Thank you guys for being here. I mean, it's totally awesome to get the champs here. Let's see how many of you guys took the trade. And I also want to see like how many took it after we went live, because I do understand like no matter how many hours and months and years I spent talking and teaching, it do give some, I guess, a push for somebody that is like second guessing themselves to see me entering the trade, even though I mean I had took it a couple of minutes. I mean, by the way, the Ethereum trade that is also still open here was taken when the countdown of yesterday's live was going. So I'd say, I mean, I forgot what the entry was when I went live, but it was very close to my entry. I think the Ethereum trade was even losing at some point at the live. Yeah. So Bitcoin was only $100 away from my entry, and that is like when I had went live, it even dropped a bit, and Ethereum was even, I mean, even less. Hold on, let me see it. Yeah, so yeah, Ethereum was losing, as you can see. Hold on, let me quickly talk about it. Yeah, so Ethereum was losing, and Ethereum was barely just moving above my entry. So let me see who made money, because I do understand that I could have bored you guys out by making you guys watch me for literally, I think as Vikran said, like maybe 12 hours, literally 12 hours for a full week without taking a trade. But as you can see here, guys, patience does pay. I'm not here as an entertainer. I'm just showing off my I guess my experience as a trader, and my experience is actually doing nothing for most days. Took 50% profit at 68.180 and moved my stop loss to entry. Amazing. Good morning, bro. I took the long at 66.3. All right, so we got Orientum, bro. We got CryptoNet discount. I want 99.9% of the viewers to have taken the trade, because it's literally the easiest one to take. Plus, it was something we went live while it was at my entry. So unless you avoided making money, you should have taken this trade. So let's see who took the trade with me. And also, by the way, fun fact, and the reason why I always talk about how silly the crypto market is, like look at this. I literally just longed Ethereum. Now noted, it didn't give a better return. I was quite, to be honest, I could have been better off just long in Bitcoin. I mean, currently, but maybe it can change if it ramps up. But currently, like, see how notice how it's very, very easy and funny to trade altcoins, because they literally just move with Bitcoin. Like I only longed because I had wanted to long Bitcoin. Look at this. Also Solana, I was talking about it, and I had noticed, like, look at this. I mean, it does follow the structure of Bitcoin. So what happened here is that we had the value area low, as I taught you guys, value area rotation low. Or hold on, look at this. That's the prime example of the value area rotation. Lose the high, go to the low, reclaim the low, go to the high, and then vice versa. And as you can see here, like literally happen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the 6th time. Add to it also, it had seen a similar fake out to Bitcoin. But regardless of all of that, it's just about copying or pressing the long button on a little coin. Solana is a little coin. Everything is a little coin compared to Bitcoin. When you see a good trade on Bitcoin, so look at this. Bitcoin gave us a trade. You could have took it on Solana regardless of what you had done in terms of TA on it. Alaikum salam. Of course, I took the trade as well. Glad to see that. Even before your stream caused by the amazing fake out and the bullish order flow on Bitcoin, I'll give you a back on, or a clap, or a tap on the back, I guess. I missed the long, but I have a short open at 92k. That is amazing, but that's irrelevant, I guess. It is good, but like forget about the short being open at 92k, because that's too far away to be relevant to anything that could have, I guess, caused you to manage your trade differently, or cause your, I guess, choices in terms of thinking about trading differently, if you know what I mean. So I'm happy for you to have a short from 92k. That's amazing. But it's like me not wanting to long 66k. I'm not saying that it's your reason. I'm just saying, like, don't let it affect you, because, or don't have it as a full statement, oh, I didn't long but I got a short at least 2 months ago. not 2 months, but I mean at least a couple of weeks ago. Took the Bitcoin long at 66.1, still open. Also have a Bitcoin short from 68.2, open. Thanks Ahmed for the legendary lessons. Thank you Wayne for being a legend and even taking a short that I didn't even take myself. So I mean you're a legend for that. And I'm hoping, and by the way, like your way of doing it, I mean you have a short already, so you had taken the short, you're guaranteed profits. Unless Bitcoin just does this and then you're going to get stopped out from your first one, but the other one will get, unless you mean you entered that short now. I'm pretty sure no. Maybe you entered one like a couple of days ago. Anyhow, let's see what ETH has been doing here. And maybe guys, you can tell me what time it is in your current respective, I guess, countries. I don't want to bore you guys out, but I just want to test things out, and I want to like keep a mental note of like how good of a timing it is, because obviously this time is like literally 2 hours earlier than our usual live stream, so it is technically better than showing up at the middle of the night, but you seem guys to be enjoying the night ones, I guess, because it's early morning now. Right, so we got Oyentumbra, Biro, same kind of time, 11:35. Most of you guys are 11:35. That's very, very nice to see. That's very, very, I guess, interesting. Alaikum salam, Ali. So, I mean, Ethereum's would be good. I'm just hoping that Bitcoin continues higher. If Bitcoin continues higher, ETH can easily go and like give us an extra 6%. 10:35. Right, so it's literally almost noon, or not noon, evening to everybody. Yeah. That's good. Yep, I know may not be the most ideal timing. I mean, everybody has a job, I guess, or if you don't have a job, maybe you should get one. But I'm just saying, like, it's very, very good. I mean, it's very good for me to show up, but I mean, it's not maybe the best timing for you guys. So sorry, but as I told you guys, I'm only apologizing because I'm trying to be nice. But at the end of the day, my what they say, like, my hands are tied behind my back, so I got nothing to do. I would have loved to go and film at 6:30 or 6:30 p.m., which is like the NY Open as we usually do, but we'll have to do whatever it is possible here. Not evening, morning. Yeah, it depends. Like, I think like morning is like 11:59 is morning, and then 12 p.m. is like evening. So worth buying Dino alts now. What's Dino alts? 4:35 a.m. Wow. Mila from in the US 5:35. So I guess we lost all of the US viewers by filming at current time. Like even Wayne, like I'm actually like I'm happy for Wayne's presence, but how are you I mean up by now? I mean, unless you didn't sleep or you don't ever sleep, or you have a bot or an AI that literally comments whenever we go live, because I think now it's like maybe 5:30 if I'm not mistaken a.m. You would say sahur time. Brooklyn is here, right? So we got even Brooklyn. I mean, kudos to you guys for being up. It is sahur time, I guess. Maybe some people are celebrating it. Thank you, Idris. But yeah, let me see what the order flow been telling us. Yeah, 5:37. Right. I think Wayne has the same timing, so 5:37. I mean, that is amazing from you guys. Hopefully, I'm not boring you guys out with or affecting your guys' sleep. Sleep is much more important than listening to me. Like old coins, altcoins, link Ava. I don't care. I don't know. This is so early, but I'm glad you are here. Good afternoon, Ahmed. Thank you, Vikrant. Sorry for being that early. I didn't know that you would be surprised by me showing up just 2 hours earlier than usual. Yeah, I'm just trying to, as I told you guys, prioritize being present rather than, just getting the best timing, because like I either do it now or do it at like 8 hours from now. So it's like pick your poison, I guess. I took the long on both Ethereum and Bitcoin. But, alright, let's see. Can you confirm it was too early for Bitcoin? I entered at 65.9 after the previous low. It's 5:37. Alright, so most of you guys are from the US, and most of you guys are watching me at literally early morning. Thank you guys. So regarding your question, Hold on. Regarding your question, you were saying that you took the long because you had taken it based on the fake out. And I would tell you that's totally amazing and valid. And I'm happy because that literally shows you the different perspectives people can have based on just understanding liquidity and understanding the ideas are running with them. So I'm totally happy for that. And with that, Arito, by the way, because yes, just because I wanted to play it more cautiously and even look at it in the terms of like a higher time frame move. So I needed, or I've been waiting for the reclaim of the whole general zone. However, no, and yes, your valid entry, or your entry is valid because you were technically just waiting for, you had seen the low getting swept, you saw the NY open, and then sweeping the low as a fake out, and then you entered based on that. So to be honest, that is totally valid, and I'm happy for it because it tells you that we got a flexible sort of audience that goes and takes trades by themselves. It is totally valid. I could have taken this, by the way. I don't usually just focus on scalpy time frames, especially because I wasn't live. I was eating at this time. Yeah, so that's because it's Ramadan. I couldn't have taken it, but let's just assume that I saw this happen when I'm live with you guys. I probably could have at least entertained it. So it is totally valid. Hold on. So we got, this is so early, but I'm glad you're here. Good afternoon, Ahmed. I mean, good afternoon, brother. I think I've read this comment. Hold on. 12:38 p.m. Thank you, Mr. Silrak. So it's either too early in the afternoon or literally 5:30 a.m. in the US. So thank you guys for being here on the job. So podcast mode on. Thanks for the trade ideas. They played out perfectly. Thank you, Vikrant. Thank you for listening to me. I've never thought that my voice would be bearable enough for someone to listen to. It's 9:40 p.m. Australia, bro. Good time this time. So I now know that if I show up, or at least if I go live like at like 2 p.m. my time, the only ideal time, that's the only, or it's only ideal for Australians. Good to know. I'm in a scalp short now. Fair enough. I don't see it. So if you have an idea, go for it. Like unless you took the short just because, like literally just because, like no reason, just because it's going up, then I would tell you no. But if you have a reason, and for example, like you had been waiting for it to randomly hit 68.1 or 2, that is amazing. So hopefully you have a reason. That's it. Yeah, I don't want to question your entry, because if you have a reason, that's a totally different thing. You can see something that I'm not seeing. Took the long both on Bitcoin and Ethereum with you. Thank you, Alexander. That is amazing. So we got most of you guys taking it. If someone didn't take it, why didn't you take it? Let me see. Sorry to pressure you guys or push you. Be legendary. Smash the likes. Thank you, Wayne. Champs, this timing is fine because it helps us get setups before the NY open. Yeah, I mean that's good, and that like tells you that we can always see the, I guess, the cup half full whenever we go live at a random time. Hold on, guys. Just let me adjust the seating. Let me get comfortable here. Ramadan Kareem, thank you, Olga. Yeah, so regarding the setups, as I told you guys, to be honest, order flow doesn't look the worst. Hold on. So doesn't look bad, not necessarily strong, but whenever we see Bitcoin literally being above value area of the previous day, we are above even the previous day high, we're above the volume VWAP. Hold on. So the VWAP, that is always some sign of, I guess, strength. So I'm leaning bullish, but by bullish I mean waiting for like maybe the weekly open 68.7, and that tells you like that is very important to, I guess, differentiate between me leaning bullish in terms of like order flow wise and like structure wise, and me predicting higher. Like me being or leaning bullish does not help someone who's like wanting to long now. Like obviously don't hear me say this and then enter long here targeting like the high or whatever. Like that's too wrong. Like why would you put a stop loss, if you know what I mean? But you can, what you can do here, like if you're super scalpy, you can watch if Bitcoin, for example, now doesn't like continue higher, so it puts this high along with all of those amazing liquidity highs. Maybe you can search for a potential long. Maybe I don't want to specifically mention a level. Hold on. So for example, I think we had a We had hold on, an MPUC at, yeah, we have an MPC at 66762. Not the best one, 66. That's too far away, but I mean, I'd want to 66762. Hold on. I wouldn't prefer that because that would literally require Bitcoin retracing all the way lower. Let me just, yeah, it is here. I would prefer this one, to be honest, like the value area of this. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Yeah, this is the MPOC, but in terms of preference, I just like this one. So hold on. So the daily low is here. That's too far away too. I don't like see how like it's always for you guys important to not memorize, but understand it. Like I don't randomly focus on the day high and low. It's contextual. Yeah. Hold on. Again, let me just take a volume profile. I took it, but TP too fast. Still not confident. Waiting the price will going higher. And the fix for that, Ingram, is that you have to lower the amount you're risking. I'm just assuming here, but most of you guys aren't able to watch price move freely without you interfering and closing the trade too early because you are risking too much. That is an assumption. Obviously, you could be just mentally not being able, but it would be easier for you to lower the amount you're entering with, so that you're not too happy about the profits. Like for example, now you're probably closing too early because the profit's like too high for you to miss out on. But if you lower the risk that you're trading with, you probably also lower the literally lower the potential profits, so that you're not going to be okay with closing it too early. The order book you're using, it's paid one. Yeah, it's ExoChart. It's an order flow app. So I was saying, yeah, I'm liking this zone, I guess. Yep. So I guess the setup here for those that missed out on the first trade. Let me clean up my chart, guys. Hold on. Daily is gone. This is not a daily or not a line at all. This is a new daily. That's interesting. That's interesting to know. Yep. I wouldn't wish for Bitcoin to go back to it, but it is a daily nonetheless. That's too far away. Yeah, 0.38 is good for as a retracement. So I guess, yeah, the setup today for those that missed out on the first trade is it's more powerful if Bitcoin keeps the high as is, like this, because I mean, look at this. The high is like too weak, so I'm expecting the high to be taken out. I mean, by the looks of it, let alone it being part of a major liquidity like zone. So if Bitcoin drops from here, I mean, I'd prefer this to being kept, and then if we drop, somebody can be looking for longs at 67 point. I mean, I can't tell you the exact entry. You have to watch and learn from yourself. I mean, by yourselves, guys. But it's like this zone, yeah, of like 67.3 to 67K. But obviously, don't be just waiting for the zone and entering along. You have to understand what we're looking for and understand I guess, the reaction you want to watch for. Ahmed, I closed my short at a loss on 66 and went long 67.2. Or hold on. What was your entry for the short again? And why did you enter the short? What was your entry? And what price did you actually close it at? Yeah? Because how could you close it at a loss at 66 when price only dipped? Entry for the short is 65,500. So the wick, you shorted the wick. What was your reason for the short? with all due respect, with the highest levels of don't kill me. It's not about killing you. It's just tells me that you literally was random. You're not trading. You're gambling. Yeah. So like, if someone asks you what you're doing or what you're trying to do here, just tell them I'm gambling. Don't kid yourself. With all the respect. Second of all, I would tell you to stop. Literally stop. Probably delete the app, and then maybe just watch, if you haven't already, watch the full playlist that we've got here. Could be helpful to you, especially the first one. And then keep on watching me live for a couple of months without entering trades. With all the respect, like, I'm only saying this because out of brotherly love and brotherly fear that you're going to be losing all of your money, because for some reason, and you watch me a lot. Sorry to make it personal, but you watch me a lot. So for you to watch me a lot and then still randomly short 65.5, like, that is actually a skill by itself. Even my chart doesn't have 65.5. It's like literally the wick. Why did you short this? Like, what was were you just doing a random beginner, like 1 minute pattern? Oh my god, we got the bearish. Oh my god, hold on, you haven't yet told me the reason, but I want a reason. Yeah. Oh my god, we got a bear, guys. What are we doing here? Yeah. So, and then, like, on top of that, let alone you closing the trade or entering a short for no reason when it was dropping, and then you long 67.2 when it had already gone up by a lot, because you saw me yesterday and you didn't take the long, but then you waited and you saw, okay, well, Ahmed got lucky, so let's jump with him and let me jump on at 67.2. That's also wrong. Now, obviously, you got lucky because Bitcoin kept on pumping. But what if Bitcoin just dumped from here? You're gambling, my friend. Sorry. All right. But as I told you, like, let alone, like, don't care much about what I've said, but just truly stop. Not stop doing what you're doing. Stop everything, because you wouldn't be able to differentiate between the good thing that you're doing and the wrong thing. So start without money, and gradually, hopefully, planning to short Bitcoin around 68.9. Can you please confirm? Yes, confirmed, brother or sister. Yes. Because it is a valid trade we've mentioned. How do you help yourself for not rushing into a trade? I feel like I rushed into a trade on previous high of 67.8, and now I'm in a small profit. 67. Did you short? I'm not sure, like, what you did here. 67.8. I mean, even my current, I'm assuming it's just the difference of, like, exchange prices. You longed 67.8. Why? It's not. I'm not saying. By the way, guys, whenever I say why, it's just because I truly want to know why you had taken the trade that you took. Like, for example, even use, even though it is literally the worst trade I've heard of for the past couple of weeks, I give you a trophy here, or maybe years. Yeah. Because it's a skill to short the bottom. I always want to begin by asking the person who took the trade, why did they actually take the trade? And by the way, that's literally a reason, because, like, maybe, like, our brother here, our sister here, rent free cat. I deserve it. Fair enough. Thank you for taking it on the chin. Well, I'm just saying, like, even though you said now I gambled, fair enough. I cannot even have a discussion after that. I mean, fair enough. Good for giving an I guess. So regarding your question, how do I help yourself from not rushing into a trade? No, brother, you gambled. You didn't have a setup, and you took it too early without it happening fully, if you know what I mean. Like, if you had wanted a certain trade, but you took it too early, I would have entertained your comment or your question of, like, how to not enter too long or too early. But regarding to you, you gambled So it's like totally like, what would be the answer here? I mean, waiting or doing it early, both would lead to you gambling because you're trading without a reason, if you know what I mean. So it's totally baseless and useless for me to answer this question because you are entering based on nothing, if you know what I mean. So if you're entering based on nothing, how would you say you rushed into the trade, if you know what I mean? Hopefully you got the point here. Good reflection. Yeah, fair enough. That's you always gotta reflect and know where you gotta know if you're wrong or not before you fix something. Like you cannot fix something you don't even realize you got. So that's good. Anyhow, so yeah, guys, again, and I truly wanna preface this point and make it too obvious that if you are trading, I would tell you this: don't ever, everybody here, don't ever press the green or red button. I mean, the red is not showing, but just imagine it with me. The red and green button without a reason. Like I want you guys every single time the button is pressed, you have to list out before even pressing it. Why did I enter here? Was this a setup that I've been wanting? Was this something I saw 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 2 days before? Or was it something I just saw and done like out of nowhere? Like for example, now I can literally go on the 1 minute time frame, randomly see Bitcoin dumping, start drawing random beginner lines that most of you guys actually use. Oh my god, we got a trend line actually breaking and we got the Bluetooth thing happening. Let me enter a short. Come on, guys. Delete patterns, delete what else? Delete indicators, and stop trading without reasons. Yeah, please. And by the way, trading without reasons is much worse than trading with patterns. Think about it. Like, do you want to guys be worse than, do you want to be worse than a pattern person? I don't think so. So stop trading with no reason. What's Ahmed, sorry, it was me asking about the short. Gotta no, it's not sorry. I mean, you didn't. No, brother, you're good. I mean, you misunderstood what I was saying. I didn't refer to you or anything. I said yes, your trade is valid. I even mentioned it in the first 10 minutes of the live. So you're good. Love the Bluetooth thing happening. I mean, apparently, you could you don't you're not acting like it. So with all the respect to you, and I'm only saying it because you're a brother of mine. I notice you in the comments, so. You are doing great job directing fellow traders how to make money. Thank you, Harjit Singh. Thank you for your kind words and comment. Thank you for your support. I try my best, but no matter how much I try, we still got nice fellow brothers short in the week. But yeah, anyhow, that is fine, I guess. Like you need just to call it what it is. It was a gamble. Yeah, it's fine. I'm against gambling, but I mean, guys, if someone has a triangle now, please delete it. Let me see. Does somebody here that is like listening to me has a trend line or a pattern drawn on the chart now? Let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit bored, so I'm looking for fights here. Yeah, I'm also low energy, guys, so. It's a bit hard, I guess. No coffee is like. Yo. Yes, for the love of God, don't trade patterns. Thank you, Wayne. I used to have lines, went from 500 to 18K and lost it all. Yeah, gambling, that happens. Today is a great day for Bitcoin. Thank you, Benna. Yes, I have a trend line for counter trading and for me to mark liquidity. Fair enough. I mean, I would tell you to probably just get used to looking at it visually, because like the less lines the better. But if you're good with that, I mean, it's not affecting you, that's fair enough. Like, I mean, obviously, yes, I do. I've had I guess the time where I was marking liquidity, if you know what we mean, like this. I even had it. I have it here. Liquid, yeah. See, I have it here, but I stopped using it because less lines the better, to be honest. Hello, brother. Thank you, Hamad. Thank you, brother. Thank you, everybody. Yep. So let's just wait and see. We got the champs coming in. Everybody's waking up. Sub champ. Thank you, Mikey. How you doing? Let's see if Mikey and Hamid took the trade or not. Let's see who's making money with us. Hopefully both of you guys, because it was a trade announced beforehand. And what else? Yeah, it was literally the only trade I've been wanting for the past 7 days. So you're welcome, Biro. Thank you. No, I've been waiting on your 72 level to break and reverse. Only listening, but still here. Thank you, Sonic. Thank you for listening and for being here. Did you already have Jum'ah in UAE? Yes. It is 3 p.m. now. So I have some trend lines and patterns, but I'm not going to admit I'm not going to admit to it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Because you didn't admit, so I cannot hold you to it. So you're good. Hold on. So yeah, just to reiterate, guys, for those that are just coming in, new trades are looking for a potential long at the zone of 67 to 67.3, and the short, which is like I've been mentioning even before that, which is like 68.5, 68, 69k, whatever it is, the fake out of the high. Yeah. Ideal scenario for me is that we drop, catch an extra long, continue with both of them, go here, get an amazing short, enter it, keep the long still running, but also take this one, and then we go to the midpoint. None of these longs get stopped out, but also this one gets 50% profit. But then this happens, we leave the 50% with no loss or profit, so we end up with 50% profit, and then those two longs continue higher. That's the ideal scenario for me, but I cannot choose which one. But logically, dropping is what makes me more money, because I'm more short in terms of like Bitcoin from the all-time high, the 96k and the 106k. Ahmed, to be honest, I took the one before the fake out and got stopped out at slight profit, but didn't take the fake out. Fair enough. Thank you for being honest. I would have, by the way, I would have been alright with someone taking this one because it's valid. Like, the timing is not ideal, so I didn't take it. But yes, it is a valid trade. It's literally at like Fajr. So it's valid for you to take it. But I would have loved for you to have, I guess, not the guts, but also the attempt and the, yeah, for you to actually try to take it again. Especially because I went live on it. But that's fair enough. Like, I respect somebody choosing not to take a trade rather than like fearing and like missing out on it while they are watching it. Like, I'll respect someone going to sleep and not caring about it, and also somebody who like chose to not, or to sit out on this one. Fair enough. Is Ethereum a good buy for a quick scalp trade on spot? Never that simple, my friend. I wish it could be like this simple for me to answer you. Renata isn't here today. Yeah, I think it's like early morning now in Poland, so I'm guessing she's at work, so it's all good. We learned so much from this channel. Thank you, Banna. Thank you, brother, for such nice comments. I mean, those kind of comments that highlight the importance of education is truly what pushes me, guys. So thank you guys for being here, and also for, you know, I guess, caring about the content we are putting out. And regarding that, I mean, yesterday I posted a video which is like, copy this strategy to always short the top. So again, guys, if you're not watching those clips and those videos, I'm trying my best to almost daily upload them. Not literally daily, but I mean at least once every 2 to 3 days I'll get some sort of a nice educational clip / video out. So you gotta watch them. I got 3 that are ready, and 2 that would be ready hopefully maybe today or tomorrow. So that would be a total of literally 5 in the pipeline. So you're good, guys, don't worry, I got you. And I mean, make sure to watch every one of them here, for example, and most of them would get you a quicker, nicer example, like real life examples of what we actually do here on live. Because I do understand, especially like before, we had spent valuable hours upon hours of taking perfect execution and perfect examples and tutorials, and literally me explaining things over and over again, but we never had something that would sit for long, and something that I'd be able to refer people to. So now at least we got them here for those to watch. For example, like when I had made long on ETH? How did I do it? How did I could have shorted ETH? Why not to invest in Bitcoin, or like how to invest in Bitcoin? Why shouldn't Ahmed, or why does Ahmed not like investing into alts? So rather than me repeating the rant every single time, I now have a video about it. The 5 minute scalping strategy. How do I do it? Whatever. The risk management portfolio. The most important one. Like, I'm very proud of this one, to be honest. Few would care about it. I think it has the lowest views regarding the TA ones. Yeah, but I'm still more proud of it because it's very, very important. So again, if you don't want to watch any of the free trading course, just watch this one, please. Risk management strategy. This one is the most important one. I almost borderline when I force every viewer of mine to watch it. Thank you, Biro. Thank you for liking it. I guess I got faked out. That's fair enough. I'll take a look at your videos. Thank you, Benna. Hi Ahmed, I tried to register on WEEX, but it wants me to do verification. Thought it non-KYC. It is, but for some reason, if it smells something fishy, they may ask for KYC. So you can try again or accept defeat, I guess. But yeah, it's like almost 90% don't get to ask to KYC. Very, I mean, rare. I haven't got it, to be honest. Someone who has 3 accounts. You have great communication skills. Thank you, Benda, for being great. And thank you, brother, for for liking my communication skills. I mean, that is something to be proud of, I guess. Thank you. And hopefully I'll keep it up by talking more, showing up more, and doing the more of those free educational videos. Let's see how many videos we've got now. Hold on. I'm just proud of them, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 8. We got 5 more, 13, and we'll be doing more hopefully. So like, the more interesting stuff we get, the more I'll be hopefully trying my best to have them there. Dang, early today. Good morning, champs. Thank you, big huggies, for showing up. Yes, early. Literally, I think it is like now. What time? Maybe 6 a.m. in the US, but it is Ramadan, so it's very tricky for me to show up at like or during the NY Open. So unfortunately, and maybe fortunately, you'll get to, I guess, get me at random scheduling times for the next. Let's see how many days are left. 27 plus Eid. So let's say 40 days, and then everything clears out and we get totally back to normal. Yeah. Loving the show, brother. Thank you, Wise Choice, for loving it. Thank you, Hamad, again. Thank you, everybody, for being amazing. 3 a.m. Pacific time now. All right, so I think 6 a.m. is like West Coast, or East Coast, sorry. And maybe 3 a.m. Pacific time. I'm not sure where that is, but maybe West Coast. Sorry, guys. Big Huggies is like 4 a.m. for me. Fair enough. Would you be able to show what is the next trade setup for this move? Yes, I've shown this, so maybe I would recommend you watching the beginning of the live stream, because I can answer you so quickly. Yo. So, long potentially at 67.2, short potentially at the faker of today's high. That's the game plan for today. Sorry guys, I'm going to sneeze. All right, we're good. Thank you so much, Ahmed. It's amazing what you do for the community, giving everything for free. Please hit the likes, champs. Thank you, Rita, for being amazing. I was see how like muscle memory. I was looking for my water now, but I forgot that I don't have the bottle here, or I'm not able to drink. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bless you. Bless you too, guys. Thank you. Bro, you're making a name for yourself due to your dedication to carry everyone along, making money for all of us without charging us. God bless you. Thank you, step by step. Thank you for such an amazing comment. By the way, I get more happy when I get such comments from like names that I don't see often comments. So again, thank you everybody who comments and who doesn't, who comments regularly, and also who pops up randomly to give me some nice kind words. Again, thank you. I just went short on Bitcoin. My margin size is 1.2k USDT. My entry is I'm willing to lose. Fair enough. Printer ready like all champions. Ahmed training videos are awesome. I'm gaining much knowledge thanks to Ahmed and our amazing community. Thank you, Mila. Thank you for being great. Yeah, Ahmed is the best guy. Thank you. Is the best guys, and you're the best to use. Just stop shorten the bottom, and you will be hopefully the best of the best. Let me see what Bitcoin has been doing now. It is dropping. I mean, currently nothing of interest. Let me see how the order flow was affected with the drop. Yeah, so we got shorters here. CVD got flushed. That's usually a good sign. Yep. So we know if we get above 68.1 again, we can squeeze all the shorters. But the next fit, maybe they can find strength by dropping lower. Yeah. I found out that I've noticed, I'd say, that shorts jumping in pre-NY usually is a bearish thing that would get the price to act on the shorts once it opens. I watch your video daily, but live is usually too early for me. Thank you, Banna. Thank you for watching the videos, and that's why I try my best to always stick with the regular way of doing it. So we get the video out simultaneously with the live stream, so that like everybody can have the flexibility of getting at least the the meat of the important stuff. Because yes, I even got like, it's very funny, I've got a bad negative comment. Let me just look for it. Sorry to air you out, but I just want to mention it. It's for fun. Like the only comment, by the way, on the 4 hour live stream, the all-time high live stream, was from our brother CG saying 4 hours, give me a break. I mean, it's not totally negative, but like he's mad, and he could have watched like the first. It is a live stream. Like, what does he expect? But I'm just jokingly saying that yes, just because we had went live for 4 hours, I didn't make the video, so we got people like CG getting mad. So that's why I try my best to always keep up with like always doing those like 3 to 5 to even 10-minute long videos. So at least somebody who has a job or someone who's not, as our brother here, like the timing is not ideal for him, so like he can watch me whenever is most suitable. But yeah, 66 likes to go. Let me see how many likes we're on. 56 likes. So best for our training session. Exactly, like it is I mean, it is nice, especially because like we get to talk about and answer questions, and like we get to see real scenarios happening, and you get to see me how do I guess commentate and explain them over lives, and that is important if someone wants to actually study. And that's why I try my best to give you both of or all of both words, like words, if that's how they say it. Like I try to make the videos for somebody that would love to get, I guess, the summarized version, but also some of you guys firstly would love for me to be present taking the trade, and second of all would love to get an educational hour or 2 or 3 every day. So it's like I get, even like, by the way, I'm not sure who it was, maybe they can tell you, but oh, maybe they can, I forgot the name, but one of them like commented on a live stream that was like literally 2 months old, and they said that they are on a journey to watch all of those. So again, guys, like if you have time, this is a free course of real life training session, and you can get to watch it. There will always be public. Again, I tried making the shortened versions because I do understand that it's like very time consuming to sort through hours, but again, it is always there for you to watch. Miss this live, will look at recording now. Thank you, Talbot. Hey brother, just joined. What is the 1435 in the caption? That is money made. Every live, every video is like science class at university for me, and the live trades we do are like the lab. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Take the training session; they are worth it. Trust me. Thank you, White Choice, again. Thank you guys for being legends. To be honest, yes. If someone wants to take, like, I guess, training, hold on a second, guys. All right. Sorry, guys. Just family asking economics questions. Take the training session. Yeah, 50 likes to go. Thank you, guys. Let's make it to 70 likes, guys. We can do it. All right. Let's push to 70 just for wise choice, and then we push to 100 for use the one. Yep. It's 3:14 p.m. So we got more time, I guess, together. Solana is hitting the anchored view up. That is nice. Hold on. Yep. So, yep. I mean, this could be nice, especially if it gets. Oh, I mean, if it gets hit on the NY or during the NY session. And again, just before, because I forget, guys, now obviously if you're trading with real capital, if you want to trade with me with the same stop losses and the same entries and the same kind of price action, especially like for the example, this trade, I shared my stop loss, but it could be different depending on the exchange. If you want to trade with me with the same features that we've got on WEEX and with the real, I guess, strong execution that supports real trading, by trading I mean like literally taking trades almost every day, then you can or you should move to WEEX because it's where the real capital is protected. And again, using the link is an affiliate link, but you get to support me while also choosing WEEX. So I always tell you guys to think about choosing it or making the choice, and then the secondary choice, if you want to, is just clicking on the link to support me. You missed my question. I'm just sorting one by one. One by one. No, I didn't. There was no by the way, guys, like we are above. I'm assuming everybody's above the age of 15. So if I miss a question, and you know me that I read every single question, first of all, it could be because there's literally no question on the comment section. So try again to type it in. Second of all, I mean, you're better off just typing it in again. And again, there was no question. It didn't show up. I've read this. Hold on. Hello, did you close your log? No, still open. Smash the like every time you click on his live stream. Thank you. Hell nah, it's gone pushed down. Alright, so I guess hold your horses, brother. I don't want to time out anybody, so let's keep it civil, I guess. By timeout, I mean a ban. Hi, I'm new to the channel and I like your analysis. Can you make a video for beginners to learn? I saw one you did, but still complicated for newbies. Yes, so for newbies, I've been always struggling because yes, my videos and like even my TA is like primarily covers higher level stuff. So if you literally mean newbies as in like how to turn on trading view and how to set up your exchange and all of that, you wouldn't get that. But I would tell you this, so you can begin by watching the first 2 videos. Those are like totally relevant, yeah, which is like how to start day trading. Watch it fully, it's literally for beginners, yeah, and then go watch the second one. It's in the free trading playlist, yeah. Once you watch them both, you're good. Then I would tell you to keep on watching me live. That is the only solution I've found out, because those other videos, you're correct, they aren't for newbies. So I'll tell you, just watch me every single day. And by the way, I answer every single comment, so feel free to like question and ask about everything and anything that I talk about. That would be easier for me because I wouldn't have the time nor I guess the ability to think about a beginner friendly video. Yeah. How do you set up your VWAP, the source and the anchored period? Source is like, I can tell you that. Let me show you the settings. Yeah. So source is like high, low, close divided by 3. The bands multiplied as 1. Standard deviation. Style is everything unchecked. What's the anchored period? I cannot. I'm pretty sure it's like you're referring to. Yeah. I cannot tell you where to put it from. You have to understand what I use it for so that you get to understand what it means or what does it exactly represent. Yeah, because I change it. Like it's not a static thing that I put. I cannot tell you put it at a certain price or a certain date or a certain area. It's just a way of understanding how to use it. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, The lingo takes a while to learn at the beginning. Absolutely yes, and that's like, I do understand that my videos and the stuff here are a bit advanced, but trust me, like if someone is willing to learn, and if they got time to watch me live, it's going to be much easier. Like I said, guys, like I mean, not even watch me live. If you got what time to give like yourself, not me, but go back and watch an hour to 2 hours of our live streams. Especially the older ones were always like an hour. I'd say like maybe the very old ones. Hold on, maybe I lied. Yeah, like the beginning ones are regularly like an hour and 30 minutes and so if you take it as a training session, put it at like 2x speed, or maybe 1.5, because I speak fast, so don't need that much speed. Yeah, unfortunately, you can get to actually like watch training sessions every single day, and that would be the way of accelerating the training, I guess, curve, or the learning curve. Yeah, because, or you can watch me for an hour and watch an hour of a previous stream. How about that? Like 2 hours a day. An hour for live and an hour for previous stream. 2 hours, very good for education. You can find yourself 2 hours to study. Uh, so what's your target for the long? I got no target. Primarily taking, going back to the highs to lock maybe 50% profit. But you know me, guys, I don't have a set in stone target. Like, I would prefer to take 50% and leave the rest open, because I would love for this long to live for long, no pun intended, for Bitcoin to then go to 72. And once we go here, I would love to approach an important pivotal potential short zone with a long in my hand, so that if Bitcoin just skyrockets here, I'm going to be, hold on, I'm going to be making money and happy. If Bitcoin fakes out, I'm going to be entering a short. And if it loses me the short, I'm going to be happy. If it wins me the short, I'm going to be also happy. So see how like I need this to stay open, not because I'm not like trying to maximize profits. I am, but I'm not trying to close too early. Hold on. Short scalp playing out to the perfect position secured. Amazing. And again, as long as you, brother, and everybody else, like, as long as you took the trade because you wanted a specific setup, you're good. Like, I'm only against, and that tells you something. Like, trading is nice in a way. Like, personally, I'm not planning to take a trade unless this zone is hit or this zone is hit. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we can't go live together and have our, I guess, our community and the brothers and sisters taking the trades because they are maybe trading something differently, trading a different session, trading a different time frame. That's totally all right for me. So as long as you, brother Robin, and everybody else, as long as you took the short based on a certain idea that you were waiting for, that is amazing. I mean, I'm happy. Yeah, I'll feel totally nice and maybe even happy if I just talk and then get the viewers to mention their winnings and or their winners and their trades. I see. I got it. Thank you, X. No worries. I mean, hopefully that's something that you'll get to understand, that makes like it makes you money a lot. Uh, I'm still holding the short. I believe it's going to go down. Hopefully, if going down makes you money, then I'll hope that it goes down with you. Yeah, you're right. I took it according to Elliott wave. Amazing. So see how, like, I don't trade Elliott waves, and I didn't see a specific trade, but you had the reason. You're using something different to what I use, and you took a trade. That literally makes my day, to be honest. Like, that's amazing. Yeah. So guys, you don't have to always be stopped by the stuff that I look at or the stuff that I want to trade. Like, obviously, it's helpful for those to understand that Ahmed is saying that we'll maybe look for a short here or maybe look for a long here. But just because we are trying to build a community of traders where you get to learn and I mean act and maybe use the abilities that you've gained, and even other like TA points or methods, you're good. Like, do them and take them and look for a trade. Maybe I don't see a certain trade. For example, by the way, I can go all like you guys. I can also go super scalpy and look for something on a lower time frame, like some random trade, for example. I don't want to do that, but you can. So it's all, I guess, preference. We are the winners of the future, hopefully. Ahmed, I took a short on Bitcoin at 68.2. Thank you for on the basis. All right, so you know what the second question was. Uh, All right, so you took the short. That's too scalpy. But I'm just happy for you guys to have taken a short. Everybody shorted here for some reason. Hold on. So you shorted at 68.2. Stop loss 68.5. Hold on. That's a bit. Right. So it is too. I guess the stop loss is a bit wide unless you're targeting something too far away. All right. That's first thing. On the basis that we can take out 68. If we can take out. Hold on. Ahmed, I took a short on Bitcoin at 68.2 on the basis that if we can take out 68.5, we're likely to go lower. At what point do we flip bearish again? I don't want to say you got lucky, Hamad, but your entry, I guess you're getting confused between an entry and, I mean, I guess an instinct or a macro kind of, I guess, I'm not sure what to call it, to be honest, but like you entered not because of liquidity, not because of a certain thing, not just because. I mean, I don't agree with this. I mean, forget about the outcome. You made money, but you making money doesn't mean you were right. Yeah, like maybe if someone is taking it based on, for example, this fake out or whatever kind of reason, some value area rotation, whatever, maybe. But you taking it because, so you're telling me that you only took it here because you know that. I mean, that doesn't make sense. No. Hamad, I did the same, but I'm holding. It's a pivot zone, bro. Pivot zone. What does a pivot zone mean? By the way, I'm not questioning it playing out well or not. For example, €4 saying he did the same, but you entered at a similar price. That doesn't mean you had the same reason to enter the trade. That's totally different. Yeah. So like a pivot zone is where price action is rejecting, I guess, multiple times. Pivot zone. It's not a pivot zone. It's just candles, and you're looking at candles. It's hard to trade candles. I mean, you're probably doing this. What do you think about this weekend? Any predictions? No. I don't use the P word here. We're holding 65, 66 so strong, so I do want to get into a long, but on the retracements. It's fine if it gets stopped out because I do believe we can pump to. Fair enough. Would also mean a fake out of the POC. What is? Anyhow, guys, yeah, so regarding X and everybody who's like looking for a trade, I've mentioned that this retracement zone is good. Is that not a good idea in your opinion? No, I'm just a bit confused on like what made you enter. Like if you said like, correct me if I'm wrong, you shorted 68.2 because what? Like because if Bitcoin doesn't go to 68.5, it has to go down. Who said that? Like what does this mean exactly? I'm just confused, I guess. Hey champ, what's HVA? High value zone? You're close, but think about it. Like would I use A for zone? I'm just joking, obviously, but you're good. You got it right. It is a high value. It's a high value area, but I made it up, by the way. So you can call it high value zone, for example. HVZ. Like you can call it HVZ. I just made it up by myself, to be honest. So for me to remember that it's like a higher volume area, but not exactly the POC. Just to remember that it's like an important volume area. Quote of the day. Don't press the button, green or red, without knowing why you pressed the button. Ahmed, so true. I learned this the hard way. Thought-provoking. Unforgettably legendary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. High volume area. Yeah, high volume area, high value area. I change the acronym whatever suits me. But yeah, I just made it up, by the way, guys. It's just for me to remember that it's like a high volume area. Yeah. Rather than having multiple volume profiles on clustered on the chart. But yeah, and I'm also quite liking the fact that the viewership is gradually increasing with the US brothers and sisters. Waking up. That's my guess. Like the sooner we, or the closer we get to the NY Open, the closer we get to that like morning time in the US. The only ideal time I think is like Australia 10 p.m. now, as our brother said, TD4. So, hey, listen, I'm okay to lose money. This is another key fact to be profitable. Yes, true. It's very, very true. Hold on. I mean, yes, you have to be okay with losing, but also you have to have reasons to enter the trade. So if you're okay with losing, you've, measured your stop loss, and you have reasons to enter the trade. Yes, you're good. I don't have to trade the same, or I don't have to see the same trade for everybody to not take a trade or whatever. Like for everybody to take a trade. Yeah. And also depends on time frames. Like I wouldn't ever short this, but somebody could have taken it or said, okay, we figured out the highs, whatever. Like I'm just making up reasons for lower time frame traders. Yep. Let's make it to 80 likes. Thank you, Wise Choice. We are on 69 likes, right? So let's push it to 80 for Wise Choice, and then maybe we can break out on Bitcoin. Again, guys, for those that don't follow me on the free Telegram channel, I think everybody does, but if you don't, make sure to follow me there. Just a way of getting more of me, I guess, especially with the timing now being a bit like random in the next 28 days to 30 days. Make sure to be a member of the free Telegram channel, because I'll be keeping you updated and posted on like what time will I be going live at a certain date or a certain time, like on the day. Yeah. Yep, so it is very, very important for those. If you don't want to be spammed by me, don't worry, I don't post much, but if you don't want to, that's fine. We can thank the moon for learning about champs. Yeah, that's nice. Yep. And thank you for caring about what I put out, because like thanks to you guys, you keep on watching me. So and again, guys, before I forget, now obviously if someone wants to actually take trading seriously, they want to move to a trading tailor-made trading exchange which actually supports real capital, especially for those that are trading with higher amount of capital, like 5k to 2 to 10 to even above K, $1,000 in trading on crypto. You have to move to exchange that supports everything that we do here. So if you want to move to WEEX, we got the link, or I got the link to as an affiliate to WEEX. It does give you a bonus, a nice little bonus, not the biggest bonus, but just again, I want to be truthfully and honest and very, very clear that I would recommend WEEX regardless of them being an affiliate. I just request an affiliate to something I believe in. So once you make your mind of like protecting your capital, becoming a professional, trying to actually trade for a living, and you want to move to WEEX, after you do all of that mentally, you can press on the link to support me. Obviously, yes, it is a referral code and a referral link, so it would get you the most amount of bonuses possible, and obviously support me personally. So it's a two-way win, I guess. Thank you, Wayne, for posting the link. So yeah, Wayne just posted the link to WEEX, guys. I think everybody has begun using it, especially for those that would love to get the feature, the top right corner. Make sure, guys, whenever, by the way, I've made a video about WEEX, but you don't need a tutorial telling you how to move to WEEX, I'm pretty sure. But if you want to, you can look it up. Hold on, I mean, it's very old. Let me see how old the video was. Oh my god, I've been posting for too long, I guess. But anyhow, best day trading exchange WEEX tutorial 2026. Yep, so you don't need it, but if you want to, you can watch it. Anyhow, so regardless of that, as I told you guys, once you make your account on WEEX, again, before you enter or take any trade on Bitcoin, again, I want to make it very clear, because you cannot change this setting once you open a trade. Yeah, before you open a trade, go on the top right corner. it's not totally shown, but you can see it isolated, separated above the open, the green button here above it. Yep. You have to press on it. Now I cannot change it because I have a trade open. I have positions, multiple positions open, but if you don't have a position open, you can get to press the button and then you can click. So you have a choice between combined and isolated, and separated, or sorry, cross and isolated, and combined and separated. So you do isolated and separated, so that once you pick those two options, you get to have multiple trades open with different directions at the different on the same coin. For example, I have a long on Bitcoin. Simultaneously, I also have two shorts on Bitcoin. Had you not changed, or if you didn't change this option, if you enter a short and then a long, they're going to be crossing out each other, if you know what I mean. So make sure to have this feature on once you move to WEEX, because it's literally one of, or if not the main reason why I'm super profitable, especially ever since I had started using this feature on WEEX. Yep. So it's very important. Yeah. And also the entry, the stop losses do matter. Like, I do know that many of my viewers, especially those who are trading with like higher capital, they're using Binance or whatever, which is like totally not supporting your stop losses and the fees and what else, your entries. So yes, guys, I do understand. Like, I'm only affiliating myself with WEEX because I truly, not enjoy, but I truly profit off of the features. Yep. On WEEX, Ahmed, on WEEX, when trading, I see that there's a timer. I've heard that the bears pay the bills. Yeah, it's not on WEEX. It's on every exchange. The funding rate is a percentage paid every 8 hours. To the so for example, it's negative, so it's shorters paying long people. If it's positive, then the long would pay the shorters, if you know what I mean. So it's just a fee that gets paid every 8 hours. Yeah. ETH stop loss, please, bro. Maybe first you can tell me your entry, brother. Yeah. So yes, for those that don't know, guys, on futures, every exchange there's this countdown. Yeah, it's basically this percentage is you pay every 8 hours. Yeah. And by the way, for those let me look at gold, because obviously, as I said, guys, gold, I'm leaning towards it being bullish and taking out all-time highs. And obviously, the beauty of currently on WEEX, they are running a promotion where they are given 0% fees when trading gold and silver. So you get to trade gold, silver, and all of your cryptos at one place. That is good, and that is nice, to be honest. Hold on. So, and again, guys, as I told you guys, the bonus is not that necessary. Like, obviously, I want you guys to be moving to WEEX to protect your high capital, lowering your fees, and getting the same stop losses for those that would love to get the same entries. For example, yesterday I went live, I told you my entry, and I told you my stop loss. My stop loss would be totally different depending on what kind of exchange you're using, and that would make it a bit easier. Plus, obviously, protect your downside in terms of fees and stop losses. So, and the reason why I overstress this fact at least once every single live stream, because I do know that many are trading with real capital, and by real capital I mean high capital, and you're literally wasting most of it going on fees and low entries and bad entries with a bad stop loss. So again, WEEX is tailor-made for traders. I only recommend it because I truly make money out of it, and I truly been like making the most amount of money by moving to WEEX. So that after I saw all of this, I say all of this, then the affiliate is only something that would add on top of it. So again, guys, hopefully, sorry, my Arab in me feels bad by promoting and talking about something that would make me money. But again, I truly try to only mention the stuff that I use to make money for a living. I think that's a fair, exchange. I get to use it in front of you. I get to help you guys with the stop loss, and in exchange, I get to talk for at least 10 minutes or 5 minutes about the link. So, sorry to not bore you guys out here. Ahmed, I have the same problem. What's the problem? Yep. So we got the drop. Hamad is making money, I guess. Who had the trade? I forgot who it was. Yeah, Hamad made money. Let me see what the order flow has been saying. Again, we gotta refresh this thing, and then we go here, and then we press on this. Yep. Fair enough. Nothing that important, to be honest. Still just retracing whatever we went up to here. I've shorted 68k, expecting at least a pullback or rejection from here. Fair enough, but hopefully you had a reason to. Like, for example, somebody could have saw this price action, waited for a fake out of 68, and then shorted the loss of 68. That is valid, yeah? So I always say, guys, that I will never ever question your guys' judgment based on what kind of trade you took, because it's fine. Like, we can have a difference in opinion, but as long as you actually have a different opinion, I don't want because most of you guys just randomly enter trades. How do you know for certain that your code was activated for WEEX? I think you mean, how do you know that that if you use my affiliate link on WEEX, how do I know for certain? So I can double check with the WEEX team, but I'll tell you this: like, it's not that important. It's fine. Like, as long as you pressed on the button to the website via my link, you will obviously be able to tell, because it's literally branded with Champs Crypto. So logo Champs Crypto on WEEX. So it's very clear. Plus, it shows you the referral code applied automatically. So if you had seen all of this, went and entered your email, and then clicked on claim your reward, you're good. Yeah. And by the way, for those that would love to do it through the app, you can download the app on the App Store. Look for WEEX. So look for the app with the same name as the website, and then you can put it in manually, because the referral code is obviously can be manually applied. Hold on, let me just. I'll do it now, guys. I will copy it now and paste it on the chat. So see how my name is like all lowercase, Champs with an S. So CHAMPS. You can type it in manually on the app, and it would work the same way. So it depends on whatever suits you, whatever is easier, guys. Again, as I told you, I would only recommend you deciding to move on WEEX because you understand the benefits of actually trading on a tailor-made exchange for trading. You can keep your Binance or whatever for holding little coins, but for actual daily professional execution, you need a real strong infrastructure. So that I truly recommend looking for a tailor-made exchange for trading. Yep. And then obviously, yes, the link is an affiliate. I have to mention, I feel bad for not ending the sentence with the link being an affiliate link. Yeah. Because obviously it's a bonus. You get a bonus, not the biggest bonus, not the most amazing bonus, especially if you truly want to become a professional and you want to move like 5k, 10k, 20k into the account. The bonus wouldn't matter, at least in the immediate time. So that's why I try to overstress the importance of the features of WEEX rather than the bonuses themselves. Yeah. Because no matter how strong of a bonus WEEX can give us for signing up, yeah, it's never going to be even making up majority of the profits or whatever, or even making up the loss, 1% of a loss, just to be truthful and honest. So that's why I stopped even caring about the bonus. Like, why should I over stress about the bonus? It's very hard to get. It's like $10. I say this, it's only beneficial if you're trading with like $500 capital or below. Yeah, because yeah, if you're a brother of mine or a sister, and you're a viewer of mine, and you truly are trying to build some little capital, use the link, because if you go to the rewards hub, you can maneuver your way through getting some nice bonuses. But realistically, bigger capital, real traders, it's not that important. Closed my long with 10%. Fair enough. I mean, a profit is a profit at the end of the day. Brother, don't worry, you give us value for free. Of course, you can make money and advertise your affiliate link. Thank you, Bureau, for making me feel a bit good, I think. There was a rejection from a VWAP at 72.2. Fair enough. Waiting for the another long, cause it's a support levels. So should bounce. No, we shouldn't bounce. So make sure to get the words Correct? Yeah. We never, there never is, never, nothing is like a certain or certainty. Yeah. So we never should bounce or should do something. It's just possible, if you know what I mean. Uh, is your stop loss on both Bitcoin and Ethereum? Is no, it's not trailed. Hold on a second. Ahmed, this is looking like a similar move to yesterday, where the London session is dumping until NY so far. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I cannot say no because it's literally dumping. But yeah, we can wait and see. Obviously, like losing 67 would be bad. But if this is just part of, and also I don't like to take a long pre-NY, so I'd prefer if this just stops dumping now, does this, and then we open and get something like this. Like that's something I would love, to be honest. Where should I long ETH from? It's never that simple, guys. It's never me giving a line that you have to long from. Like trading is truly, and that's why, guys, most of you guys don't understand. Like trading is truly a very hard field. Really, like it's easy to get into. Press the buttons. It's easy. You don't need a qualification for it, but it's like really hard to make money or even profit or even stay at 0% without losing for months on end. Yeah. So it's never that simple. It's never where should I long ETH from. It's where's the closest setup. And I wouldn't say why do you want to long ETH? Like, do you think you can only make money on ETH, or just because you like ETH? Like, what does it matter? Like, I can give you a setup on Bitcoin. It pays the same amount of money as any kind of setup. A setup is a setup at the end of the day. Bro, if I had to set how hard is it, I'd give it. Bro, if I had to say, I think you mean. Bro, if I had to set how hard it is, I'd give it 9.5. What is it? What's the 9.5? Oh, yeah. I mean, the trading. Yeah, sorry. Trading, that is. Yeah, sorry. 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's truly. I mean, the success rate for over a year or three, the study was like 92% to 95% of active day traders make it. So, hi, bro. Hi, how you doing, Psychic Biker? Glad to see you here. So again, guys, you gotta take it seriously. Stop asking silly questions. You can, but I'm just saying, like, think twice about the question you're asking, and also think twice about what you're trying to achieve by trading. Because if it's too easy, if you're drawing lines and patterns, and you're not becoming profitable, maybe because what you're doing is wrong. Not wrong, but you're trading without a basis of how the market moves. The reason why I like liquidity and volume and order flow is because, think about it. If everybody's losing, and the realistic way of doing it, and maybe the only profitable way, is actually thinking about the losing traders, understanding the liquidity and the order flow of the market, and then understanding how the market does move for us to turn a profit. Like, don't you see, like, it's only the real way of actually making a living? Realistically, I'd say. Hi, bro, my Ethereum small loss. Not sure what you mean, but okay, how you doing? Yeah. So yeah, I would love if Bitcoin just stops. NY opens, we do a fake out, and we run it again. Any clues on EXO? I can show it up. I'm not sure it would show any clues. Nothing important. I mean, the CVD is like literally 2 down. That's usually good. Yep. I mean, price is holding up well in regards of selling. So selling is much more stronger than the price has reacted to. That's usually a good sign. But I'd say that just because it's outside NY, it doesn't matter that much, to be honest. I would just focus on us not losing 67k. That's like where the cluster of like volume of the current day. We got the daily open, value area high of the previous day. So I would focus on holding 67, to be honest. That's what matters to me. Clue-wise, that's it. Yeah, I mean, like, losing this could be potentially just us doing this again and like literally failing. I mean, that is possible. Would I say that this is the highest probability? No. Is it possible? Yes. Why? Because I always say, guys, everything is possible. You have to get used to everything being possible. I'm gonna hold my entry to short for today. If it hits, I'm out losing 160. I mean, I'd recommend, and that's all. I mean, obviously, I'd recommend putting the stop loss to entry, or at least training your stop loss if you want to. Did you move your stop loss? No. Well, probably, I'll tell you this. I'll probably put it to entry now. Because I'd much rather focus on Bitcoin. 19. And again, like for everybody that's trading on... hold on, let me do it 7. Yeah, see. Yeah. Everybody that's trading on WEEX, they can just copy the same number. Bro, E3 entry level. I'm loving how like some think that I'm ChatGPT with the kind of comment structure. Good morning, champ. Been away for a couple of days. Are you in any trades? Thank you, Jimmy. We are glad to have you here. We missed you, brother. We entered 2 longs on Bitcoin and Ethereum from yesterday. We're taken at around 66.6. But nowadays, I mean, for you and for everybody that's like wanting to actually look for a long, I'm potentially waiting for like this zone of like 67 to 67.2, preferably on the NY open, for us to look for a long and potentially faking out current day high for a potential short. So that's the play of the day for like new traders, I guess. Chat, what do you think about compounding positions? I wouldn't love it. And I don't love it. I don't like it. I mean, I'm against it. Not against it, but I mean, I see more profits and having isolated, separated, and then being able to being smartly playing the market by not closing any profitable trade. Like, either I get kicked out of it but in profits, or I keep on holding it for as long as possible. Like, you either have to shut down my account or for price to retrace. Especially because WEEX has the feature of separated trades. Yes, that's exactly, yeah. Like, I prefer that because it allows me to, like, for example, me entering the short from the all-time high. I literally explained that at that time was literally a scalp for me. I didn't know that it would end up being an actual like amazing short from the all-time high. But since I was able to have the separated feature and keep it open, I was able to truly, like, generally forget about it, leave it on the side, and take new trades. Because if it was combined, or I was looking to compound trades, I would have messed up my entry by entering a newer one at a lower price. You're the GOAT, my brother. Thank you, Jimmy. I hope it doesn't happen, because then it's all odds against me. Fair enough. I mean, whatever outcome gets the most amount of profit for every viewer of mine, I'm going to be totally happy, to be honest. Thank you, Ahmed. No worries, viewer. Thank you. Ahmed, what do you think the best way for me to learn EXO is taking a hit on a 3-month subscription and playing with it and learning? Or do you recommend another technique? I would say taking a hit, watching me. It sounds bad, but I mean, it could be helpful, and you can ask me whatever you want, to be honest. I'm open to getting any sort of question about anything, guys. So yes, I guess that's one way of doing it, so that your 3-month subscription doesn't go to waste. But you could have started with a 1-month subscription, to be honest. I was bullish, but looks like it's forming a breakout failure. It's Friday, so expecting some dump if not major rejection. Fair enough. We got Renata the legend. See how my face lights up when we get Renata in the chat. Thank you for being here. We even got Biro and Dwayne welcoming, I guess, the champ of the champs. Sorry, brother, I missed you 2 streams. Are you in a current position, and what's the game plan? Thank you, Noah. Thank you guys for being here. I quite enjoy the fact that we are getting the brothers and sisters jumping in the stream as we are getting closer to the usual live stream timing. So regarding your question, yeah, we missed you too. we got two trades, one on Ethereum and one on Bitcoin. The one on Bitcoin was taken around yesterday at 66.6. I had went live yesterday and I announced my entry for a long, and that's it. Yeah, so I longed Bitcoin, I guess, is the answer here. Do you do futures on stocks? No. Do you invest? Yes. Do you like the NQ100? No, in stocks it's a totally different, maybe boring story that we can delve into deeper in a different day, I guess. But yeah, I do invest, absolutely. Ahmed is Bitcoin. I'm Solana. I was waiting for the retracement at NY, like a fake out, or not take a long if we keep dumping. Fair enough. Biro is cheaper. Fair enough. That's a fair comparison, I guess, if he's okay with being compared to a Shiba, coin. Yep. But yeah, I mean, just to keep it quite simple, guys, and not talk for long, the game plan is very clear. Again, we are just waiting for this section of the charts, preferably with the NY opening. Yep, and I'm also potentially open for sweeping the highs of the day for a short. Unless this or that happens, I'm going to be watching, enjoying my day. Cool, thank you for your long on Bitcoin. What's the invalidation if we break down? I wouldn't want to see 67k lost, to be honest. I would probably think of taking profits, and I'll move my stop loss to entry, but then I'll think about taking profits on it if we lose 67. If not, I'll even think about compounding it if we do something like that. I would love for this to happen, but I cannot guarantee it. So for those that didn't long here, you can watch for the NY to open, look for a certain setup here, and then like if we manage to hold both of them, I would love to go to here or to the zone for potentially either seeing a fake out and entering a short, or continuing higher. Yep. Hamad, you're the best, but why am I the meme coin? That short looks like it could have been a great entry, 68.3. If you're referring to this one and now, I mean, anything in hindsight looks great, but think about it this way. Like, were you looking for it? Did you have a certain reason to enter? Probably not. If not, then fine. Like, it's not a short you missed. It's just a move that happened without a trade you had. It's fine. Like, the trade that I'm looking for is potentially going back and doing this. If this doesn't happen, that is fine. By the way, guys, I'm fine with not taking trades. We need to lose 67. Yeah, so 67 is like the strength point that we have reclaimed. I would say that losing it shows weakness, probably even puts Bitcoin at the chance of dropping to 65. Yep. Don't randomly sell, don't randomly short. We haven't lost it yet. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I would love for the bullish continuation of us faking out the lows, holding the value area, now just actually getting above some nice zones, as you can see here. The 67 is clearly very, very critical and crucial. Yep. So, yeah, I would love for this continue higher. Now that we have taken liquidity, this being like some sort of like a retracement within the bullish trend, we continue higher. I would even look for I would wish for this to happen, to be honest. Doesn't mean it has to happen, probably not. But I'm just saying that this is what I would love for it to happen. While 67k is held, this is the most likely scenario. If 67 is lost, it's much likely that we drop first to 66 again, because it is currently still support while we are above it. So nothing has changed. But also, hold on, but also 65 would be also probable too. Yeah, so we are moving the range value, or the value area low of the range. Hold on. Yeah, so lose 67, drop to 66.2, lose this, be ready for a drop here. But this would be this could save us, but very low chance. This has to save us now, higher chance, yeah. But I'll stand by for NY open for sure. I have no positions. Fair enough. That is the smart option. That's what I'm going to be doing anyways. So, I mean, tomorrow is a weekend, so we don't want to rush into taking newer trades. We made some profits by entering an amazing long. Now let's just see if Bitcoin has enough of strength to stay and hold the uptrend, or lose it, go back to 66.2. I will just tell you to avoid trying to randomly long in between 67 and like 66.4. Yeah, avoid this, wait for this, potentially not even taking this, waiting for lower. I don't want to take it too far ahead of time. Love your streams, bro. Thank you, VTEX. Thank you, brother, for the comment. And I'm always happy when I get new faces commenting with some nice support. So again, thank you guys for being legends and for even spending an even a second of your time writing me a comment or watching me for a second. Hold on, let me see what Exo's been doing. I don't want to leave you guys hanging because I'm going to be ending the stream soon. By soon I mean literally in minutes. But I just want to check the Exo chart with you. Doesn't interest me. I want to wait for NY to open. I know that's a boring, easy way out, but I truly want to. Where did you get the daily, weekly? It is from the daily open to close. Same thing on the weekly and same thing on the monthly and the highly. Ahmed is the real deal and he is fasting. Yes, and that's also one main reason why I'm going to be ending the live stream, because I'm getting thirsty as we speak, and I'll probably have to drive home, which is going to take me a while with the traffic. So I'll have to, I guess, yeah, it is dropping now heavily. That is I guess. Have a great iftar. Thank you. Let me see, double check the exit chart at the end. Yep, nothing that important. Let's wait and see. Again, guys, happy and glad to have taken this share with you after waiting for 7 days. Now let's wait. Maybe we can play some nice newer trades if given. Again, the daily low is like here. That's too far away, to be honest. So anyhow, let's wait. This section. That's the easiest, quickest summary anybody can get. Yeah, any line that is highlighted is a potential trade, not a prediction. And again, guys, for everybody or anybody that is not a member of the free Telegram channel, make sure to be a member, because currently I'm just trying my best to be present and showing up regardless of the time. So for those that would be probably confused by like random scheduling times, make sure to be a member, because I'll try to keep you posted on whenever I'm able to go, or whenever I'm free and able to go live. And again, for everybody that's trying with or trading with real capital and trying to actually take trading or the trading, I guess, field seriously, then you gotta move move to. Sorry, I'm bad at prepositions. Move to WEEX, which supports trading for 11. Again, this is the link for it. It is an affiliate link, so yes, you would support me by doing it, but also you would get to use and move to an exchange that I truly and generally do profit out of. Yeah, I guess. So thank you guys for being amazing. Only live, no demo here, Habibi. I mean, I was ending the live stream, but now let's just see. What do you mean by that? Only live, no demo here, Habibi. Or baby, I guess. I'm not Muslim, but happy Ramadan, bro. Thank you for wishing me a happy Ramadan. Thank you, Psyched Biker. Yep, it's an amazing month, but the only bad thing, I guess, is that we get to talk with low energy. Ahsant Ahmed. Thank you, Ahmed. Salam. Do you TP at all on Bitcoin long? Did you? Tuned in very late. No worries, I didn't. Yeah, I'll think about TPing below 67 if lost, or just at the high of 68.5. I think that's the plan, I guess. Walaikum salam, Ahmed. Salam alaikum, walaikum salam, Biro, and everybody. Thank you guys for being amazing legends and also for supporting me constantly and every single time. Thank you guys for keeping up with me and for watching the lives. Again, I'll try my best to keep on showing up every single day so we can get across and move and maybe hopefully live an enjoyable random Ramadan together rather than keeping it like fully at 100%. I just want to be present with you, and hopefully after 30 days we can laugh and look back at the struggles of filming while fasting. So thank you guys for being legends and amazing. I'll try my best to maybe go live again at night, or maybe make a video, or if not, excuse me, we'll go back again. So thank you guys for being legends. I'll leave you guys to it. Take care, make sure to trade safely. We got the plans all done, and I'll hopefully keep you guys posted